welcome everyone to Destiny 2, The Edge of Fate. And last time I played this, last time I streamed it, Destiny, I did miss out on a lot of shit that I usually don't miss out on. But I did get a good amount of stuff that, I guess I'm happy with in a way. I did play, I will be honest, I did play this. Not the story or anything. I managed to get out of the story before anything big happened. But I did play a bit of this. Like, slightly grinding with my other two classes. I did do a little bit of grinding with my other two classes, so I do have some strong stuff, but not much. Now, I'm gonna do this, and I'll start this as my Titan, of course. And I'll probably do the main campaign as my Titan. And then do Ash and Iron probably as my Warlock, just for a reference back to in Destiny 1 where I did Rise of Iron with my Warlock. And then, the second DLC, Renegades, I might actually do my Hunter for that. We'll see. But the main plan, I don't know how long I'll get into the story, like how far I'll get today, and I don't know how long I'll be going for. I will estimate 3 to 4 hours. I will try to go for, and see how far I get that way. I will do some other things as well. Like, I will show you guys. Maybe I'll show you guys after I beat the campaign. The new stuff, a lot of the new stuff they added in terms of like solo stuff. Surprisingly enough, like solo ops. But for now, let's start Edge of Fate. Disclaimer. Real quick disclaimer. I don't know if they added the update about Ikora yet. So, if Ikora sounds like Savathun in this, it means they haven't added her, they haven't, done the revoicing yet. Because they said okay. Now I have okay. As you can see, even though I don't have the helmets equipped, I did get the full set, as well as the other sets. And as you can see, they have numbers by their names because by their tags, because I did start grinding a little bit, and the weapons look a bit different. I haven't done anything with my Titan yet. Been saving that. Ikora may sound like Savathun because I don't know when and if they added the fix yet. Where they revoiced her with her with her actual voice actor. Because they temporarily used Savathuns to voice her during the whole strike stuff. So, I guess we'll find out. Let's see, what else do I need to say? I think that's about covers everything. Later this week, if I'm free later this week, hopefully later this week, Next stream will probably be Genshin, and I will be doing the summer event. For now, let's start this journey to the edge. Editing.
What follows light and shadow is silence. That silence breaks. I am summoning you as a new age begins. I see sapient life turn to each other. They remember how to look to the stars. They remember curiosity. They remember how to thrive. But they have forgotten. They forgot we were here long before the Traveler. They forgot that they need us. But they are fated to remember. I will remind them. I'm sure you will, but not through me. Find someone else. My will is my own.
I'll wait to say what I want to say about that intro. It's a cool intro, I will say that much. Right now. It's cool to see Orin as well, because, like, we heard about her back in season of The Drifter. And we seen a bits of her. I think I showed that. Guess we'll find out.
I think it's safe to say this is what's disrupting our beacons.
Well then. Okay.
I've seen primitive trains like this in old ruins. Never liked the look of them. These readings have a bearing. Gravimetric distortions leading out past orbit. Like footprints. Like a trail we're meant to follow. Guardian, I'm sending coordinates your way. It appears we have an invitation.
I guess that answers that about her voice. I hope by the time I finish the campaign, the update is out. Ooh, okay. Hopefully by the time I'm gonna do normal like I always do, but I I hope by the time I finish the campaign, the update is out. Even though that would be kind of weird to go from Savathun to Ikora. Also, I didn't enable that. The game did it itself, the whole subtitles showing the name of the character. They did that because apparently some characters are going to be mute, but I don't know who. I don't know if Zavala isn't. I have actually. I don't know much about this, so I don't know who's going to be in it. And I don't know who's going to be muted, who's going to be not. Hopefully not too many, and hopefully not anyone important. I'll be kind of mad if Zavala is muted. If he's in this. The only thing I don't like about that intro cutscene, not that it's straight up the trailer, it's because, as you're about to see, because I did do a semi-mini start of this on another account, but I didn't get far. The thing I don't like is that basically that cutscene with the Warlock is our cutscene where we travel to the new planet. And I don't like that because I rather an in-game cutscene than a pre-rendered cutscene to show us traveling to this new planet. Because they did it, like, it's not like they didn't do it before. And I don't know why they didn't do it this time, because we've seen our ship and our character in in-game cutscenes with going in the Traveler, with Lightfall. Every other cutscene where we see our Traveler piloting our ship has been in-game. The Invitation. Normal difficulty. Now, before I start this, I'm gonna switch my shit around. Even though it doesn't really matter, because they did change a lot of things, so, but let's, for now, be Darth Vader. Because, yes, I did, because of course I ordered the damn thing. Alright, let's wait. Weapons are set. The best of them. I'm gonna get him to. Still need to get this gun. And of course I'm doing this like right before reset too. I want. The reason I'm doing it before reset is because I do want to try Arms Week. And that's this week. I hope it returns. I hope it returns several times than just the one time.
Guardian, welcome to Kepler, as the Vanguard Archive calls it. The gravimetric distortions we tracked from the EDZ are tangled in an excess of dark matter. In our records, this planetoid was confirmed to be unoccupied and inert. But these readings indicate a singularity. Something's keeping this planetoid stable and our matter intact, but... Guardian, there's a black hole here on Kepler. This is dangerous. If at any point this singularity destabilizes, it could swallow us and take the entire Sol system with it. We need to find whoever sent our invitation. They need our help.
Also, that's so Emissary was actually 3 out of the 9. Oh, hey.
Guardian, I can see you've got Elixni hostiles incoming. I'm picking up what I think is a distress signal. I've been able to isolate a radio signal through the telemetry. It had some primitive decryption on it. Should only take me a moment.
Saladin's voice coming out of her makes her sound older. But I kind of wish Saladin's voice actress at least tried to sound close to her. I get why. I get that she can't exactly, but she could have tried to do something similar.
Watch your
hey.
head. I've never seen Elixni move like this. Mind their vertical, Guardian.
They can be vertical all they want. You still can't handle an explosive shot. We haven't seen green Elixir in a while since Destiny 1. He's back in on the moon. Let me check something. Let me check the shop real fast. The hell is this? Oh, that's kind of cool. Whoa. Those shaders look dope.
Mayday, mayday, mayday. Lodi transmitting. Strange matter detected. Singularity opening near local HI and NHI population.
I can't tell when this mayday was sent. Whoever made it understands the danger this place is in. But this signal's too weak to have reached us on Earth. This isn't our invitation.
Hang on. One thing I'm very curious about is when or if we meet Orin. Like, I get she's in the trailer, but that doesn't mean we run into her in this story at all. And apparently that is the same voice actress as Exo Stranger.
Hi, Cora.
But
It looks like you've got a blockade up ahead.
But at least she made herself sound different. A bit different. Not much different, but a little. Also, of course, I didn't do the raids or the dungeons at all from what's it called? Rider 9. I did manage to get some of the weapons though. I forgot if I got any. I don't think I got any shinies. Or adept. Oh yeah, Cora.
A singularity, a distress call, and now another ancient train. But how do they all connect? More importantly, how can we help? The status of the singularity will worsen with time. We can't do anything about that right this moment. But discovering a locking mechanism this complex and a radio transmission that sounds human means we could be on the precipice of encountering another pocket of civilization. By my triage, the most effective thing we can do right now is find the source of the distress signal. The trail we're following leads past the train, then scatters. We'll need to get through to find who called for help. The mechanism here appears to be missing some pieces. I've tracked materials nearby that closely match the frequency of the device. Find them, Guardian.
Gotcha.
Lodi transmitting. Status moonsick. Adrift. Odysseus protocol active.
Odysseus Protocol. We've heard that before. Wait, there's a backlog. Keep moving, Guardian. I'm going to see if these transmissions can give us any more information.
I will say you can tell the difference between Savathun and, you know, a more
Dark
friendlier
matter spike in your
character.
vicinity. Could be one of the gravimetric distortions Drifter was talking about. Guardian, you all right?
7. Oh.
Your vitals stabilized. Oh, must be a fluke.
What Will has done. Also, I'm gonna be honest, I kinda don't like this decision, but, apparently this is the first DLC in a minute that you can't actually go to the destination if you don't have the DLC. You have to have the DLC to go to this destination. I kinda don't like that.
Well, this sure is new. All your vitals appear to be in order, but your molecules are moving unbelievably fast.
Guardian, this energy pattern is distinct from your expected paracausal signature. It matches the dark matter readings from when we landed. It appears you've managed to somehow fuse with dark matter.
I can't see where the hell I am. Some people don't like this ability, but I don't mind it. As long as it's not too annoying. the hell am I? Did any become Matter Spark again? Oh no. Oh, that's so weird. Booyah. So satisfying. Ah, I see you. Oh, shit. Doesn't sound good. Okay. Yeah, isn't it like down here? Yeah, there it is. I horribly missed at that. Ayo.
Why send a train to invite us to a black hole? It seems whoever sent our invitation values consistency and catastrophic interference.
About that. I got info, but you're not gonna like it.
Try me.
The gravimetric distortions, the dark matter, the weird train. An invitation? There's only one group of jokers I know who get up to those kinds of theatrics. The Nine.
Well, that certainly is a theory. Although I would expect to have already heard from the emissary if that was the case. I'm going to rerun the telemetry to see if I can find another radio transmission. Get us some answers.
Achieved precarious stabilization, but still request evacuation due to hostile NHI. If we can't close the singularity, we're pulling everyone in with us. Anyone? You out there?
Odd. The timestamp on this transmission doesn't make sense. It comes after the Mayday, but the timestamp says it was recorded many months before. Either someone is intentionally trying to scramble these transmissions, or the singularity is causing more problems than we thought.
Ooh, I like this gun. Ooh. I don't know why, it's just very satisfying. Very satisfying sound. Kinda like shooting pellets. Kinda like it sounds like. See what I can do with you. I will say, controlling this thing is not that easy. Very sensitive controls. I thought there was a hole somewhere I could jump in. I did hear that they rely on Mana Spark a lot in this, but I guess we'll see if I get annoyed by it or not.
Same Elixni combatants from earlier. They are persistent. Stay vigilant and don't let them come back again.
I thought I recognized those symbols. This is the House of Exile.
Yep. Old Destiny 1 House of Exile. And it looks like they got some upgrades since last time. Get away from me. They also added weekly and daily challenges because, which is really nice. It helps with the grind. It helps with the grind a bit in terms of like leveling your pass.
The last time we encountered these Elixni was on Luna. They're called the Exiles because each of them were exiled from their original house.
They can't enter through there. There's a hole right there, though. Where's the Mana Spark thing? There it is. Okay.
That's the last of them, and we've got what we need. Let's head back to the train and see if we can't get past that blockade.
No more transmissions on the backlog, and the timestamps are all off. Keep heading for the train. Maybe we can triangulate a location.
Okay, I need to go back and become Mana Spark again. I can either go back the way I came or use Mana Spark. Ooh there, calm down. Okay, don't know where I am though. Five. You are death. 9 reach out.
Suppose you're right, Drifter, and we are dealing with the 9. You have the most experience with them. What did you observe in your interactions?
Rumor has it the 9 are extra-dimensional. Caught in the gravity of Sol's heaviest hitters. You know, planets, moons, stuff like that. There are aliens, and there are aliens. And these guys are aliens. They don't live in this dimension, which means they can mess with you.
The 9 can scheme all they like, but until they affect the real world, let's not give them more power than they actually possess.
Tier 2 weapon. I like the look of these weapons.
You trespass the domain of the once exile, chosen of the giver. I am Archon Prime, sovereign of this orbit, speaker of the force invisible.
going down like a bitch, though.
Interesting. That elixir wasn't an Archon. I wonder what that was all about.
In the wake of destruction, one exile falls, and 3 more rise.
Hold on. That same voice, this Archon's voice, is coming from another elixir. I'm not sure what's going on.
Exiles! I prophesied the deathless arrival. Creatures cradled and kissed by the infinite curse of the great machine.
Deathless? That sounds like you, Guardian, but, derogatorily.
Grand design bids us destroy them. Bring death to the deathless. Fulfill the destiny of the House of Exile. Strengthen the singularity and ascend.
That voice is coming from another elixir.
Ow. Other they these guns kind of sounds like they have silencers on them, and I messed that up royally because I did not expect the giant hole in the ground.
No more transmissions on the backlog, and the timestamps
Damn
are
it.
all off. Keep heading for the train. Maybe we can triangulate a location.
I already got that. I don't need to reopen it.
Trespass the domain of the once exile, chosen of the giver. I am Archon Prime, sovereign of this orbit, speaker of the voice invisible.
Ow! Holy shit, he knocked me out of it. Although that shield's not really a shield. Hate you!
Interesting. That elixir wasn't an Archon. I wonder what that was all about.
In the wake of destruction, one exile falls, and 3 more rise.
Hold on. That same voice, this Archon's voice, is coming from another elixir. I'm not sure what's going on.
Exiles! I prophesied the deathless arrival. Creatures cradled and kissed by the infinite curse of the great machine.
Deathless? That sounds like you, Guardian, but, derogatorily.
Design bids us destroy them. Bring death to the deathless. Fulfill the destiny of the House of Exile. Strength of the singularity! Understand!
That voice is coming from another elixir. Don't understand how that voice jumped from one exile to another. The witness could possess, but that required a civilization's worth of darkness. Could something have drawn them here? Maybe the high concentration of dark matter is boosting this Archon connection to darkness.
Darkness is about connection of memory, but it doesn't work like that. And dark matter, in spite of the name, has nothing to do with darkness.
So this is something else entirely. Huh. One of the Archon's lackeys dropped something.
Ophiuchus's energy readings are spiking. This is a container of dark matter, the same connected to the singularity. Don't let that go.
Loving the designs of these weapons.
Hold it. Who do you work for, and what's your business here?
Telemetry originates at this location, but the signal is weak.
What are you doing here?
We're Guardians, from Earth's vanguard. Circumstances suggest we were invited, but we don't know who sent the invitation.
Earth?
Have you been here a while?
I have journal entries tallying 4 weeks, but my 5 o'clock shadow says a day. Something's wrong with time. It's my job to investigate. You picked up something that's special to the people here. Use it. I'll see you on the other side. We can talk there. You can, tell me all about Earth.
Also, I don't know if it's because they didn't get the voice actors back, but we got Silent Guardian. As I know of, we have Silent Guardian right now.
That's the man who sent the distress signal. But he didn't seem in distress.
Something's wrong with time.
I'm curious as to how our contact intends to fix it. But his observations seem to be correct.
And we just got here. There's probably a whole mess of time nonsense just around the corner.
Agreed. This train's temporal presence is concerning.
That's the least of our worries. The real head-scratcher is our new friend seeing the people here.
Ikora did say she suspected sentient life.
Also, I didn't read the lore last time because I don't think there was much of it, but maybe one day I'll get back to doing the lore of covering heresy and possibly Revenant, because I don't know how much I did at Revenant. I still need to find a video covering all the dialogue from those researches in that I missed out on in Revenant, including the Ozark Quest one. I wonder if they'll add Skolas's thing in as like a fire team op. That was quick.
Sorry for all that earlier. My name's Lodi. My introductions aren't usually that rude. Come on, let me show you around. Your companion gave me a debrief about your mission before she insisted on meeting the scientists here.
Scientists?
Oh yeah, the Ionians are brilliant. They've been great hosts since I showed up here a few weeks back.
Objects from a different time were sent to us, like we were called or invited. Did you get one too?
Of sorts. I got a call of my own. I hope your ride was smoother than mine. Are you headed back to Earth after?
Are you asking for a ride?
It was just conversation. Appreciate the offer. I'm staying with the locals for a while. Time distortions all over this place. The Elixni make it hard to traverse further out. Fascinating, aren't they? You know, the language structure is similar to Finnish. Keep an eye out for the House of Exiles. They didn't like me getting close with my recorder. If you're here to sort out the time anomaly, it sounds like we're on the same side. I'll help you look into your calling card. You help the locals with some of the weightier tasks. You seem like you can handle yourself. First in a few words, I can appreciate that.
The facial expressions, though. So he's dressed like a guardian, but I don't think he is a guardian.
These Ionians were able to temporarily stabilize the singularity. They prevented their planet from splitting until someone could help. I'm as surprised as you they've eluded us for so long, but this place is shrouded in dark matter. It could have cloaked the presence of sentient life from the outside. Ghost, did you find the source of the distress signal?
We've made contact with Lodi, here in the settlement. He's offered to help us look into our invitation, if we help the people here. He seems trustworthy, but his presence here feels very convenient.
Yeah, by the look of him, I'd say he's as out of place as we are.
What the hell? That's new. That's very new. Now, let me open this thing, because I, got something here. Please don't look. "35 days. I have a month. Around a month to complete this pass. Hopefully I can do that. There's a lot of shit here. It's not as crazy as it was in the previous ones, but it's still pretty, like, filled with rewards. I'll wait to grab that. I'm far from reward pass rank 2. Wait, not do that. The language of the interface is indecipherable, but the altar appears to be unpowered. It cannot process the stranglet capsule integration. Ghost's tracing powers transferred around the altar site. The source appears to be dark matter conducts, most likely kept away from the Ionian security zone for safety. Ghost believes it's possible to restore power. Guess this is what they mean by you can progress the story in different ways. I thought something would happen if I did that.
Hello? This is Lodi. Ms. Ray said you received my distress call. Ms. Ray asked that I contact the little Sputnik to work with you both on next steps.
Sputnik?
Is there something I should call you? Apart from Guardians, of course.
This is the Guardian. You can call them Guardian, thank you. I am called Ghost.
Pleasure to be working with you, Mr. Ghost. The Ionians are in less dire straits now, but if anything triggers the singularity, we risk losing the planetoid. Between a black hole on one side and the Archon on the other, the locals had no choice but to seal their settlement. They've been trying to track down that capsule you picked up for ages. Head to the big mechanism at the center of the village. The Ionians call it the Altar of Relativity.
Spirit Bloom. I think it's a Destiny 1 thing. Oh shit. Yeah, I think 2 to 3 hours, or not 2 to 3 hours. 3 to 4 hours seems to be a good,
Guardian, the
start.
trail we followed here to this planetoid is the strongest through that mechanism.
The singularity must be beyond there. Contained thanks to the Ionians. If Drifter's right, the source of our invitation and the source of the singularity are one and the same. I think the 9 are here. Keep this to yourselves for the moment. Our top priority. Fear. They're not.
Lodi, we're at the altar.
Mr. Ghost, this is Lodi. Excellent. Go ahead and drink the contents.
Drink?
No, that can't be right. You do not want to do that. Just say again, do not drink the dark matter in that container. Pour the contents into the mechanism. Hold on, I was provided a diagram. I am so sorry. Ionian verbs change based on the size and shape of the container. I'm still getting a hang of the beverage cutoff. Seems to be somewhere around 2 liters. Anyways, the canister contents need to get poured into the mechanism, and all you need to do is drop it in.
Ooh. That was cool. Oh my god, that scared me. Why did it kill me? I wasn't even near the fan. Let's try that again. I want to see where that goes. I want to see where this goes. Round first, forward. Oh, interesting. The heck, Vex? How did I get in there? Let's see what we do now. Oh, hey there. I see you there. Our gravity captured your attention. Remain... What? Mercury. Not counting Pluto, the 9 are based on the 9 celestial bodies. The sun and then the 8 planets. That's how it works, apparently. The altar of relativity appears to be a relic of a bygone era, a jump drive converted from pre-Golden Age technology. It's been damaged and repaired with components that are obviously straining to contain the forces surging inside. Singularity stabilizers likely aren't an off-the-shelf item. The Aeolians have been extremely clever and resourceful in assembling this complex device despite their relative lack of resources. Still, the altar is definitely unstable. Strangelet capsules appear to be the only method of effectivity stabilizing the altar and by extension the singularity.
Guardian, Mr. Ghost, allow me to introduce you to Dean Rebecca, leader of the Ionians.
Dean Rebecca. I've never heard the name Dean. It's beautiful.
Well, the Ionians use a sort of academic hierarchy from what I can tell. Wait, you've never heard the title Dean before?
No. Is it an Ionian name?
No, they use it as a mark of high status here. Oh, and so you know, they haven't seen other humans in centuries. Be patient with them. Our presence here is tremendously significant. Translating what I can, the Dean's honored to encounter the first new humans in centuries. She says the Ionians' deity, the thing they call the holy anomaly, is on the other side of the altar, threatened by the singularity. The capsule we put into the altar stabilizes rings of the lock to keep the singularity contained. It's a collection of dark matter she called a strangelet. You'll need to get through the lock if you want to find out what's on the other side. We'll need your muscle, Guardian.
The Vex being here is interesting, though. Like, why are the Vex... Hopefully I'm gonna have to kill them. One guy here. this thing just won't die. Or did it just die?
So, Lodi, tell me more about how you got here. The more we know, the better chance we can find a solution.
All I know is I woke up here 4 weeks ago in a singed suit. I don't remember how I got here. I know I'm from Earth. I remember my family, but not much else.
That sounds like how a light bearer would wake up, but you don't have a ghost.
No, I'm alive. I mean, you probably know more about this place than I do. But I do remember hearing Guardians have a complicated relationship with memory. Is there any truth to that?
That's a fairly common question. Guardians forget who we were before our first resurrection. We forget in exchange for the light.
Shame. Feels cruel.
Also, it looks like certain currencies are no longer a thing now. Or no longer work. Oh, this is the Arm Week stuff. Right. I don't try to do that before I... I don't try to use that before, what's it called? Hell yeah. I don't try to use that before... Or I don't try to do Arms Week before it runs out. I think it will probably come back. I just don't know when. I'm not gonna read all this, I'm just gonna keep it on screen.
Drifter, you brought them my message, capsized. Find my frequency. I'm not Neon.
No way. Orin. Neon. Orin, what happened to you? I thought you were locked in as the Nine's errand runner. You were gone.
Yes, but my memory is a mess. It's all vetiver. Oh, damn it. Rig transponder. You can pinpoint my location.
Oh, this has just got very interesting. Can I still get Vidmaster? Okay, I can still get Vidmaster. I just can't get Legend anymore, which sucks. I was hoping to get Legend. Let me check the postmaster. Is there a vault? Where's the vault at? Also, they didn't increase vault space, which sucks. Yeah, you just clear some of this out. I'll start putting on the armor once I get like a full set at least. Also, wait a minute, I have the option to approach something again. Ooh, good thing I grabbed that. Damn it, I can't open that one yet.
The hell, Oren? Why do you sound like you ate a dream journal?
Petrichor. Damn it. I am not adjusting to linear time well. I am no longer emissary. I quit.
You quit?
I like how Drifter's even confused. You quit? How the fuck do you quit? I didn't know you could quit. The sad thing though, you don't have a ghost anymore.
Thought you'd ascended or something. Become a higher being. I didn't know you could quit being emissary.
Me either. But with the right motivation, anything is starlight. You'd be proud. I'm molted.
Oh, I have to know what you mean by molted.
Exactly what it sounds like. I wanted my body back. I wanted my will back.
Interesting way to phrase it though. I haven't really explored much beyond like parts of this area. Guess we're still getting the lay of the land a little bit. Oh shit. Oren's about... If Oren knew Eris at any point in time, she's about to be shocked at what Eris looks like now. Well, not really looks like now, but what she can do now.
find her. She only just found shoes, for Pete's sake. Got your location, Orin. Never thought I'd hear from you again.
Scrambled eggs. I meant to deliver a message, but can't remember what it is. I know the Nine will need a replacement emissary. They will not find one nearby on the X-axis. They will need to search a millennia up and down the Y.
We kind of saw that in at least in the Ride of the Nine cutscenes that, yeah, she was working on breaking free, and now she officially has. Oh, hey.
My message found you. I'm Orin, once a Guardian, like you. When I last reached out to the Vanguard, I warned you of the Nine's fallibility. The results of that fallibility are in play now, I think. You will fix it, but how isn't clear. Everything I knew is scattered. My will cleaved from service and rough-hewn clay. It wasn't bloodless, but I know I chose this for a reason. I did. In my memory, when I touch my hand to the moment, I am overcome with dissonance, and another shape, buried in noise, assuming my place. I must speak sharpness to the Drifter, a tint on knowledge held, but still unknown. I'll need your help hunting down the fate that brought us here.
A Titan with a
So,
cape.
Orin, you quit and now you're just here?
Mitosis. Annoying you had to see me like this now. Scrambled eggs and someone else's shoes. How have you been?
Oh, busy. Feet planted on the ground more often than not. Seeing someone new these days.
Oh, good. Good for you. Can't say the same. I've been too busy corralling my electrons. Who are you seeing?
It's, Eris Morn.
You have a type, Drifter. I'm happy for you both. Really.
Wait, was Orin his ex or something? Now I'm confused. Also, that if it wasn't confirmed before, it's confirmed now. I do like how she said, you gotta type. Yeah, no shit, he has a type. The baggage type. As you access the interface, it melds with Rosetta, speaking words from the Orion into your inner voice. Anomaly blessed, I am Rojan, the Altar's technician, and the one honored to deliver what help we can. We offer in all our findings to aid you. Should you see fit, your impressive drone will receive actionable data to locate Stranglets capsules and use the Altar's relatively connection with them as a cipher to pass into the cordons regions of Kepler. With our current interrogation or integrations and research, you will gain access to the Central Academy and Exiles Accord. There is a brief pause as Ghost accepts the data transmission. Most gracious, anomaly blessed, transfer commencing. We shall continue our research into the other stolen stringlets with further integrations. The remaining capsules will increase synchronically. I can't say that word. Synchronically, I guess, with the altar and allow us to impose a shifted perspective that ignores the cordons. By our observation of the stringlets beyond them is a delicate alignment, but our efforts can only improve through iteration. Ooh, that was a lot. Okay. I may start putting the armor on. Gunner. Grenadier. I may want to stop at the tower though. You know, kind of break the immersion of the story a bit. But the Ada in the shooting range. Ow. Also, everything's now at level 10, unlike before. Hmm. There you go. Where is Lodi? I don't know where Lodi stands, so I don't know. I don't know where to go. I might do 3 hours. Just because, just in case if I end up not feeling good. Or I might take a little break and eat something. And after I do loadout. I think 3 hours, either 3 or 4 hours, so. Around, see if there's anything to grab. You know what?
They're clearly very upset, and I don't blame them. Abduction is terrifying. I still haven't been able to suss out why talks with the exiles went south. I mean, these are poor circumstances for negotiation.
The readings on Kepler are still spiking. The singularity is still a threat. We'll need the Ionians' help if we want to open that lock.
Or I could, instead of like capping it at a specific amount of time, I'm going to try to get to a certain part in the story. I think I'll see what happens after these 2 quests, and then I'll go from there. And then we'll possibly, I'll show off a bit of Arms Week. Did that unlock something? What does that do?
That's just as many researchers as the Emeritus said there would be. Didn't lose anyone. That's a relief.
I wonder if you might shed some light on something while we're still learning the language. This settlement is obviously well established, over decades if not centuries, but I see little in the way of weapon emplacements or true fortifications. Has there been no conflict all that time?
That's the gist I'm getting. The Vex are new, and the Elixni, well, they used to have a working trade relationship. Armed conflict is new for the locals.
Interesting.
Tokia Opagal, Ulfiari Sipakun, Olan Pusia, Suderia Mulgemika, Sukafatun Tuya, Divare Vitanas Balara, Yosundiaba, Alamane, Yaluisi.
You got my favorite thank you! Nice work, Guardian. You reunited the Ionians with their loved ones.
The scale of this problem concerns me. Our forces aren't so robust as to defend this whole settlement indefinitely, and defense is fruitless if we can't stabilize the singularity. We just discovered a lost colony. This discovery changes how we see our own system. How many others are out there?
Wait, did that? Okay, wait a minute. Considering this is 4 steps, I'm going to go ahead and say I'm gonna do this and see where it goes. I'm gonna do this one quest and see where it goes. I may not do both because I'm already getting it a little bit better. At least building it. What the hell are these? Very weird brainiac things.
Guardian, someone's on the line.
You've
Oh, this is
made
new.
great strides in communicating with the Ionians. We've learned their language has multiple origins. Little wonder it needs such effort. Understanding comes not a moment too soon. Between the Elixni and the Vex, the situation here is unstable. And we have so much to learn from them. I followed your example in translating. Script first, then words. These notes you recovered, unbelievable. The advances this outlines in gravitational manipulation, without the light. And that's only one thesis. I hope some of them at least will be amenable to returning to Earth. We cannot lose this connection. We simply can't.
That's cool. I like that. Customize.
The destructive activity in the agricultural zone is reading as Vex. They're the ones attacking the food supply.
Stop me if this one is obvious, but do Vex need to eat?
Not in any fashion we'd recognize.
Sounds like an empty life. Then this is just sabotage against the Ionians.
As if they weren't facing enough. The Nine, the Vex, and a singularity ripping the planet apart. That's too obvious a coincidence to ignore.
The Nine what?
Simply the Nine. They exist outside of time as far as we understand it. Difficult to confirm on the best of days.
Uh-huh. I can't. I'm stuck. Okay, I got stuck in that zoomed in way. Oh, I see. Maybe?
That Vex looks like it's protecting something. Guardian, watch out.
Vex tended to just let me pass on by before you showed up.
Excuse me? The Vex ignored you.
Guess they didn't see me as a threat. What can I say? I have a friendly face.
Lodi, how are you so adept with the Ionians' language? You said you've been here a few weeks, at best.
Oh, I was made for this. I'm a translator. I especially love languages I've never heard before.
There's the Vex.
Thought so.
I hate it when they do that. Guardian, let's redirect and get that shield down.
Where's the other one? Oh, I do have to use manage bar. Shit. I am stuck. Oh, god damn it. Alright, I literally can't do anything. There we go. That was dumb. That was stupid. Try that again.
There's the Vex. I hate it when they do that. Guardian, let's redirect and get that shield down.
Faster? God damn. Now don't get stuck in this stupid thing. You gonna get in the hole? God damn.
Guardian, we should take a scan of that drive. See if there's any data stuck offline the Ionians need.
It's incredible. Terms I recognize mapped to advanced concepts, prefixes and suffixes as used in agricultural science. We can use this. Let me do some analyzing, but this is a huge missing piece to understanding the Ionians.
Under the circumstances, what keeps the Ionians here? We could begin evacuation proceedings. They would be safe back on Earth.
But they wouldn't be home. They could take a piece of Kepler with them, sure, but it's not the same.
Homes can be replaced, but lives can't.
The Ionians might feel differently about that. This place is sacred to them. The universe determined they belong here. Singularity or not, we can't tell people to pack up and leave yet. Not without helping people who've been stranded from the rest of humanity.
Agreed. No one's leaving until we learn more.
Okay.
Lodi, those Vex. You need to know who controls them. Her name is Maya, the Conductor. She was human once.
What's her objective?
On the surface, to return our current time to a more prosperous one. But her true motive is to reunite with her spouse.
Neither of those sound particularly sinister, but I take it it's what she's willing to do to achieve that goal.
Maya has an ability. She can control whoever she pleases. She's commanding the Vex, a normally leaderless faction, and she's even taken hold of our allies to turn them against us. If she's here, she can do anything to get what she wants.
Oh great, Maya Cinderesh from Echoes. The fact that we're continuing that storyline is crazy. Bringing episode stuff into the main story.
I know.
Okay.
The exiles have gotten into the, progenitor ship.
It's the remnants of the colony ship they arrived in. Any vibrational disruption could dislodge the lock and speed the Singularity's growth.
We better move fast. Someone once told me that a shuttle quarter that size can go up like a bomb.
The ship the Elixni have taken over. You're saying it's the very one the Ionians came here in?
Part of it, anyway. What's left. They converted it to a permanent emplacement, but they still call it the progenitor ship. The mother of the Ionians. It's the source of all their tools. They put a little piece in every building. Every scientist gets a shot of the hull when they graduate. If the ship goes up, there's a lot the Ionians can't do. Do you have any experience with bomb disposal?
We've handled plenty of mines before. This shouldn't be a problem.
style of ship is quite old. Even with only this much left, it's incredible. I haven't seen anything like it. The material could have been affected by the time anomaly here. That could account for the relatively good condition.
As a frame of reference, how old would you say it is compared to your ships?
Easily hundreds of years.
Oh.
That equipment sure looks elixir. Let's see if we can tease it free. Exile Captain? We must be doing some real damage if they're deploying like this.
There I'm not speaking. Mainly because of the little headache I have right now, but also trying to focus because I am definitely not full power.
Guardian, the mines. If even one of them goes off, it threatens the entire material supply for the settlement. No more anomalous energy signatures. Good work, Guardian. The Ionians are safe because of you.
We haven't put a scratch on the House of Exile. The Ionians say the Archon's only out to speed up the Singularity's growth. He's just gonna throw more gas on the fire.
The Guardian will be able to stabilize the Singularity once we get through. There are too many problems, and all of them are connected.
You have no idea.
Unless you have any ideas, then we have to consider evacuation. Reunification with humanity. After centuries apart.
Centuries? No. No, them coming to Earth would be existentially disorienting.
Lodi, please don't mistake me. This is the Ionians' home. We have to believe there's a way for them to return safely.
And what if there isn't?
Oh boy.
Dinrabekaya sunya kunya patise kush isuka ola hitana mekanala isuya kufa sunya unyana husha kusunyala tuyasaka unya sinde uya sunyala kundi
They found you so fast. My name is Orin. My name was Nasya Sawa. What do you call yourself, stranger?
Lodi, pleasure. Miss Orin, do you know something about who brought me here?
I know you will be elected to become something impossible. Your molecules have already volunteered.
Sorry, my molecule?
I was the emissary as you are, and will become the same. I quit, and it left me transmuted. I think if I can help you adjust, I can reclaim my mind.
Emissary for who?
The beings in your dreams.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. After this, we'll see what's next, and then, probably do something for Arms Week. A little bit of that. Maybe wrap up.
Orin, can you fight?
Persimmon! Oh, yes. Lodi, you can help. Can you see down the Valley of Time? 2 minutes ahead.
I am very sorry, ma'am, but I do not know what you're saying.
Take your time, Orin. Guardian, draw out Maya's Vex. The Vex signals Dean Rebecca provided are cloaked. Something's not right. Vex outposts are usually interlinked. Take these ones down first, and it will weaken the others in hiding.
Oh, this is different.
Here's the Vex Ikora was talking about. Clear up the signals in the area, and bam! We have the location on a bigger boss. And we can use that one to get to the biggest boss. Let's go. We think there's a strange-look capsule at the ritual site Dean Rebecca told us about. Do you think it was there all along?
It's possible. The way the Ionians talk about dark matter, like even elementary particles of the universe contain a spirit in their way.
The capsule is better for this way. It's fading for me, but I hear the singularity as well, in the distance.
Like a groan. You hear it too?
It's getting weirder and weirder.
As we've been speaking with the Ionians and moving through their settlement, I've been constructing a theory. It needs work, but the nascent form is this. After the collapse, few people were leaving Earth. More recently, we would notice. And the Ionians are truly humans. I think they must have come here during the Golden Age. Maybe even before.
You keep saying that word. Collapse? I've never heard the Ionians say Golden Age or anything like it, but they've mentioned a span of time that was good. Better? Could be it.
Oh boy. Hmm. A heavy glaive. Or no. Oh, it's a sword. No, not heavy glaive. Oops. I was about to say.
Lodi, you said your vocation was translating. Now that you've added the Ionians to your repertoire, how many do you speak?
Fluently 4, passably 9, only written 2. Not many folks to speak them with these days. I grew up speaking 3 at home. I've learned the others in school. Here and there, anyone who would teach me. Those 2 written ones, maybe I can learn how to pronounce them.
Where is the mana spark?
The Ionians were overwhelmingly kind when I arrived. They'd never seen anyone they didn't recognize.
More than that, the Ionians are the only ones who know anything meaningful about what's beyond the altar, and are willing to speak to us about it.
How do we protect them? They can't stay like this, but they can't go either.
Your continued interference has been noticed.
The Conductor. Even out here, anyone who stands in the way of restoring your new golden age ends up trampled. You're here to make things worse.
Am I? I understand our designs for the future seem mutually exclusive to you, but I have ignored the Guardians since Nessus.
What power does this Maya bear? It's hives and nausea. Whatever paracausality she wields is fundamentally rule-breaking.
She has
You
an echo.
chase a villain of your own imagination. My goals are not against you. They are above you. Now, leave us.
Yeah,
She's still going to throw everything she has to get us out of the way. Jade Lord incoming!
I don't need mana spark anytime. Damn. So it's interesting now that the Vex actually have like a leader behind them. Okay, sword is a no-go. Shit. Time to finish this. Get rolled off. Ooh, boy.
So, Maya wants to return us to the Golden Age. The Ionians haven't talked about it. When was the Golden Age?
It ended centuries ago. There's reason to suspect the Ionian ancestors arrived before it began. Imagine watching the world end from the edge of the system.
What world?
Earth.
When?
What do you mean, when?
I mean, what do you mean the world ended?
There is no way you don't know.
Stop.
Oh boy.
How long ago? How long? When did the world end?
So many records were wiped out. We don't have an exact number. Hundreds of years ago.
And gone. Are you kidding me? Just like that? There was an apocalypse, and it's ancient history, and that's it. I mean, didn't someone think that to etch a date in a stone or something helpful? There's no time capsules, no bunkers, just gone?
And I can't undo any of it.
Lodi, that would have never been possible. Surely you know this.
No. I don't know.
You're not the first person to wake up lost. I'll tell you what I tell the others. The Golden Age rose and fell, and then so did the Dark Age. There were few of us then, and survival barely eked out. But we did. Humans live. We built a city. In time, there will be more.
There were hundreds.
I know. Can you tell me what you do remember?
What does it matter now? I'm sorry. I was... sorry. It's such a simple question, but I know. You remember stars. I used to drive out in the country to see them. As bright as they were hundreds of years ago. Oh, always used to take my breath away. Just looking up, realizing all over again how much more was out there that nobody saw. The stars aren't such a wonder anymore. Out here.
There are still mysteries.
We did have a AI that was around during the Golden Age, but he's gone now. Oops. He probably had records.
Their identity is so tied to this place, to this work. I wonder if they would be happy if we evacuated them to the city. To take them away from it would be the same as if we left Soul and the Traveler behind. Our purpose becomes null.
I need a little Eric. Guardian, come find me in the temple.
Oh, I wonder if, I wonder if, say you do the, if you do them in different orders, does the dialogue change between Lodi?
Lodi, are you there? Everything okay?
No. I can't go back. How long ago was the collapse? Were any of you there?
No one alive was there. We can still see skyscrapers.
What cities?
None. The collapse was centuries ago, Lodi.
We've cleared the path for the Ionians to approach their field study site once more.
This is bad. This is extremely bad.
Lodi?
Just put the damn thing in the thing. I need to figure out how to word this. God! Just my luck. Of course it's broken.
Check outside. There might be another. If we can't get through, we're never going to reach the anomaly.
This is very, very bad. I could handle abduction, but this, I'm imperiled. I can't return. I have to abandon Odysseus protocol. Guardian, can you get everyone on comms?
The hell? Dude's having a panic attack right now. I know where that's gonna go.
What's going on?
I want you all to know, at once, that I sincerely apologize. I withheld the nature of my arrival. It was for the sake of the place I'm in service to. My people protect many secrets, but now it's clear I'm too imperiled to continue this deception. I've concluded I'm in deep shit.
We haven't heard many cuss words in this game, so him saying that is kind of funny.
Miss Ray, you explained how Guardians used to be just people who died and then were reborn. You said they forgot everything about their old lives. Maybe part of you knows you can believe me.
Out with it, Lodi.
My people and I discovered a signal in deep space which connected to an object we found under our city. It brought me here. All the way from the space age before the collapse. I'm from the past.
How?
I picked up a phone.
The fuck?
I felt the ringing more than I heard it. The when and where doesn't matter anymore. It's all gone. What does matter is that the unknown was calling. Long distance. I knew if I didn't pick up that phone, I'd regret it for the rest of my life. But whatever was on the other end wasn't chatty. Reached out, pulled me through time and space. I should have been afraid. Because it was one horror show after the next. I was skipping around like a needle across the record, jumping from track to track because of my will was not my own. But I wasn't afraid. Not of death, not of aliens, not of whatever this was.
Jesus.
Only the Vex have come close to time travel, but not like this.
Can you go back?
Not as Neon.
Orin's right. I don't think I can now.
You could have told us at any time. Why conceal the truth?
Protocol, I didn't know if I could trust you. In my time, I worked for an organization called the Department of External Observation. The DEO was trying to make contact with extraterrestrials, so we had protocol to follow in the event of abduction. That protocol meant concealing who I was and where I was from to keep my people safe, but they're all gone. I'm alone, and I need help.
Hell of a trip you hitchhiked. Sheesh. I've got a drink if you need one, kid.
Jesus Christ. The DEO. You know what? That reminds me of the... That's literally the thing that's in Supergirl. Let's not talk to the Drifter right now. I think that's the raid. I hope to get this pass done, even though I'm way behind on it. I still have some silver. Okay, this is actually taking around the time I estimated. So, before we I'm gonna stop the story for now. And we're gonna head to the tower. Okay. Let's check out what Arms Week is. Plus, I need to stop by a lot of this other stuff. But I haven't been to the shooting range yet, so let's check this out. Ooh, that's a yikes. Like, he's from ages ago, like the space age. That's like Armstrong time. Holy shit. I don't even know if the DEO is still around, but if that was actually a thing, and that's funny because like the DEO is a whole huge part of Supergirl if you ever watched that show. Hey, Ada.
Titan. Hello.
I trust my own expertise in crafting weapons, for example, I trust my own expertise in crafting weapons. For expertise in their use, I turn to you. Initial calibration. It sucks that I'm gonna miss out on this, but what the hell is this? I hope this comes back. Shiny guns. I do hope this comes back. Even though I doubt it's probably not gonna be back for a while. Huh.
I'll be here.
Hand cane tuning with Ada. So they're slowly tuning all of this out for this portal system, but I honestly don't know how to feel about that. Let's try something interesting. Solo ops, okay. So solo ops is this new thing that they added. We're gonna try, I'm gonna do one of them right now. I'm not gonna do them all, but there is unique dialogue for every single location. I may do them every so often, but not a lot of times on stream. But I will do this first one on stream because why not? And then we'll head back to Kepler and wrap up. Or Kepler, yeah, Kepler and wrap up. Because I'm probably gonna miss Arms Week, which sucks. Then I'm gonna miss it.
With everything going on near the anomaly, the Vanguard spread quite thin. But that hasn't stopped our enemies from pushing their territorial claims. Luckily, where our enemies need a whole battalion, we need only you.
Either die or taken. Been a while since we've been to the salt mines. Been a hot minute since we've been to the salt mines. Like, this is vanilla Destiny 2. Red Wars shit. Oh, that's kind of terrifying. Somehow stuck in the spawn area.
I intercepted some comms chatter. Looks like their boss is incoming.
showed that, I guess that... I wonder if they placed the rock over where that, campfire was. Because there used to be a campfire over here. There used to be a campfire over there from, Season of the Drifter. There's a thorn, I think? Either thorn or last word. The heck is that? Why is that there? Why is the shadow of an anchor there? That's worrisome. Because that's from Heresy.
Strong moves out there, Guardian. It's been nice to be in the field again. Sometimes I forget that I'm a hunter, and not just Clovis Bray's granddaughter.
Your grandfather's rather hard to overlook, isn't he? What with that giant robotic head and all. But always remember, he's not the only family you have.
Now we head back to the shooting range. I know this kind of breaks the immersion a bit because I'm doing this now instead of after returning. That's fine. Because technically you're supposed to ride the whole thing through. The whole story through. Oh, Banshee? I didn't realize you were here. Guess that makes sense.
How can I help?
There's something soothing about exactness, knowing that whatever else may fall, your precision will not. Your precision will not. How did it go? No, don't tell me. The telemetry must speak for itself. Your test results were invaluable in the development process. We make a good fire team. Is that how the Guardians would see it? How do I do that?
Very well.
That was a high-end weapon. Holy shit, I just realized that. I think these are weapons that you can get, but I think this is the only... Getting them shiny is a different story. To your prototype hand cannon. How do I do that? Oh, there it is. Come back soon, Guardian. We have yet to perfect our hand cannon. You seem like someone who appreciates the amount of chaos on the field. Try this. Precision is key in every area of life. I dream of constantly achieving zero tolerance machinery. I trust my own expertise in crafting weapons for... Okay, I'm not gonna do all this. I just wanted to see what this was.
The founders of the Black Armory were visionaries, inventors. If the armory is going to survive, I must be the same.
I have a feeling her dialogue's gonna be the same. Now, I'm going to head to here. See what Banshee wants, and then also upgrade myself on the tree. And then we'll head to Kepler and wrap up. And then next time we'll do Lodi's quest. And then talk to Drifter. This choose your own adventure style, basically, of like choose how you want to progress the story is very interesting. It's weird that they start you back up at 3, even though I should be a veteran.
Welcome back. Sign, please.
Guns.
All done, all done.
Ooh.
Hi again. Let's check. You must have messages.
Damn, okay.
What can I do for you, Titan?
Let's get you back out there.
I remember where the name Aeroblast came from, or at least I had remembered. Well, take her for a spin, maybe they'll jog my memory.
Take it easy.
Did they really get rid of the one system already?
Did you? No. You've been there a while, yeah.
Because it looks like they did. Ooh. I'll have to do the organizing later. For now, let's head back here and wrap up. I'll say my thoughts now. I like this way of... I like it. I may sound tired because I am. But I like this. I like how they're doing the story this time around. It's very interesting. Lodi being from the space age is insane. That's so far back. That's literally before I was born, too. Like, holy shit. And I do like he's like, I'm in deep shit. How many characters cost in this? So, a little refreshing. I'll end it right here too. So, this is the first part of Edge of Fate. I already like how this expansion is going. It's very interesting and wild with how the 9 are working. The fact that Orin has free will, but still has jumbled words. Drifter being part of this because of the 9. And the official thing that he said. I'm getting used to Ikora having the new voice, but I know potentially, I don't know how soon her voice should be fixed. And then, Lodi, I like him as a character. This new race is interesting. Them using stuff from the episodes is also interesting, like the Dire Taken, in that solo ops, Maya Sundaresh using her Vex here. A lot of stuff going on. I like where it's going. But yeah, that'll be it for today. This will be the part 1 of Edge of Fate. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you enjoy my content, enjoy my streams, make sure to hit that follow button and notification so you know when I go live. If you miss my streams, my YouTube is linked down below, where my VODs channel is and where I post my VODs, of course. And if you enjoy my content on there, make sure to hit the subscribe button, like, comment, and the bell to know when a video or VOD is uploaded. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all have a good day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.